Welcome to the Self-Love Lifestyle Podcast. My name is Melanie Monaco, and I hold certifications in intuitive eating, integrative nutrition, feminine energy healing, yoga, and more. My mission is simple: to help women transform their bodies and lives with self-love. I've worked with women all over the world and learned a lot along the way, and I am so excited to share it all with you here. This is a wellness-centric, motivational, and transformational podcast that will give you the tools you need to cultivate more self-love through nutrition, movement, mindset, personal development, spirituality, and beyond. I'm so grateful to have you here. Now let's do this. Are you feeling stuck in a body you don't love? Or unable to find lasting motivation to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Or maybe you feel like you're constantly fighting against your body in order to transform how you look or feel. I know exactly how that goes, but to be honest, 95% of diets fail, and it's really not your fault. The problem is not the food that you're eating or the amount that you're exercising, but it's how you're relating to your body and food. And I'm here to share with you that there's a way for you to have the food that you love and a body you love without the dieting, over-exercising, or calorie counting, because that doesn't even work anyway. I've created a roadmap utilizing everything I've learned in my certifications from intuitive eating, integrative nutrition, energy healing, yoga, fitness, and more. And it's an intuitive wellness roadmap that's going to give you a personalized step-by-step approach to cultivating a body you love unconditionally and the freedom to eat without guilt. In a 30-minute video call with me, we're gonna look at your goals not only for your body, but also your life. Because the truth is, you could eat only kale and exercise every single day, but if you're not nourished in all areas of your life, you're not going to be happy or healthy, right? So then we're going to uncover what's been holding you back from living the life of your dreams. We're going to look at the belief systems that are in place, the stories that you're telling yourself, and maybe even lingering ideas of who you think you should be that are detaching your self-worth. And I want to then give you a personalized step-by-step roadmap to becoming the happiest, healthiest, and most confident version of yourself so that you can live purposefully and in alignment with the best version of you. Through utilizing the proven strategies and tools from all my certifications, you're going to have a guide to reaching your goals, whatever they may be. If you want to tap into the power of intuitive wellness, discover how to effortlessly nourish your body and your soul, and cultivate a body you love unconditionally, then head to my website, melaniemonaco.com. That's MELANIEMONACO.com to book your free call now. I would love to chat with you soon, so make sure to hop on my calendar while there are still spots available. Hello, my loves. Let's get this phone going. I am so happy to be here with you. I am in Vienna today. I literally had to think about it. It's a good problem to have. I woke up this morning. I was like, where am I? I woke up in the Czech Republic, and I came back to Vienna, and tomorrow I'm going back to the Czech Republic. I'm going to Prague. So it's a crazy time here. I'm so grateful. If you've been following along on my journey, then you know that it's been quite a trip, but I'm really happy to be here. So I'm hopping on to this live today to share in my opinion, one of the most valuable tips and tricks that I have, especially for this time of year. So one of the things that I really struggled with a lot, especially growing up, especially in my late teens and early 20s, was comments from well-intentioned loved ones and even friends, family members about my body and food. And so what I love to reference in this is there's that scene in Mean Girls where where they're all looking at them in the mirror and they're like, commenting about things that they dislike about their body, and then Katie's like, I have bad breath in the morning, and then they like expect her to say something bad about herself. And I love that scene. Obviously, I love that movie. It's hilarious. But it's so real because we want to connect with people, right? I mean, like, that's kind of why we're all here, right? Is to connect with people and have relationships and find value in those relationships. But the problem is that when you're connecting about things that are bringing you down, then you're going to feel really icky. And so if you are connecting with your friends and loved ones about, diets, if you're like, oh, I just started this new diet, or oh my God, you lost so much weight, how did you do that? Or, oh, are you really going to eat that? Or let's be bad together and eat that. All of these kinds of things are really instilling a negative relationship with our bodies and food. So it's important that we set up really clear boundaries around those things so that we can be better in our relationships. If your relationships are founded on self-hatred, then they're not going to be as abundant as they could be otherwise. You're not going to get as much love. You're not going to be able to give as much love. I think that makes pretty good sense and is pretty clear. So here's the reason why we need to set up boundaries in our relationships so that we can give more, so that we can be our best selves. And it's hard, as I'm kind of leading to, when you have relationships that are founded on either self-judgment, judging others for what they look like or what they're eating, and kind of sinking in a place of dissatisfaction with the body as it's perpetuated by our culture. So a really easy way to cope with these kinds of situations and to let someone know who maybe wants to bond with you over their own self dissatisfaction or wants to make a comment about your body or food, positive or negative, is this protocol. This protocol has changed the lives of my clients. I can't tell you how impactful it is, but it's super easy. It's 3 steps. So step number 1, repeat back what you've heard. And oftentimes when people make comments, especially about your body or food that are judgmental or even self-judgmental comments towards themselves, it's coming from a really base, like instinctual fight or flight response. It's coming out of a place of fear. And they don't maybe hear what they're saying. So when you repeat back what you've said, you accomplish 2 things. The first thing is that you allow them a second to hear what they're saying. And the second thing is that you then acknowledge that you've heard them so that they feel heard. We all want to feel heard. So that's a really good thing to establish just a really beautiful sense of communication. They feel safe, they feel heard. Okay, so step number 1, repeat back what you've heard. And I'm going to put this into a really practical context for you too. I'm going to do a whole example, but we'll just do the steps first. Step 1, repeat back what you've heard. Step 2, meet them with love and value. So you don't have to give them a superficial compliment. You can just say something like, I really value your opinion, or, I'm so happy that you feel comfortable sharing this with me, or whatever. Again, I'm going to put this into context really quickly. Step number 3 is to either state how you feel if it's contradictory to how they feel, and do so with love and understanding and forgiveness, or change the conversation if you don't feel comfortable getting into a discussion about it, or if you think it's going to just blow things out of proportion. Okay, so I'm going to repeat these steps and then put it into an example for you. Step number 1, repeat back what you've heard. Step number 2, meet them with love and value. Step number 3, either state how you feel or change the conversation. So let's put this into context. One, I'm going to try to think of something that I've heard personally. Okay, so one of the things I was told a lot was it's not good for your body to have extra weight on it, or it's unhealthy to be overweight, something like that. And I Now, if I hear that kind of comment, I would say, I hear that you're saying to me that you believe it's unhealthy for me to be overweight. Okay, that's it. I mean, and there's no judgment around that, right? It's like, whatever. You're just repeating back what you've said. So, one, I hear that you think it's unhealthy for me to look a certain way, be a certain size, be a certain weight, whatever. Step number 2 would be to meet them with value and love. So, I so value that you want me to be healthier. I so value that you want me to feel healthy, or that you want me to live a long life, or whatever you want to say. I value that. Step number 3 is to change the conversation or say how you feel. So in this situation, because this is a comment that I heard 2 years ago, and I might have been 30 pounds heavier than I am now, but I wasn't like morbidly obese, and I felt very caught off guard by that comment. And now what I would say is, I feel really healthy and I work hard to take care of my body. Okay, so let's say somebody says, it's really unhealthy for you to be overweight. You should try to lose some weight. You say, I hear that you are saying it's unhealthy to be overweight and that you think I should try to lose weight. I really value that you want me to be healthy, and I value that you care for me. However, I feel healthy and I work hard to take care of my body, and my doctors tell me that I'm fine, or I'm working with the health coach, or, I work hard to eat really well and I exercise regularly, whatever you want to say. So those kinds of comments, if people are making them about your body, you can use this protocol, especially in this upcoming season. It's really helpful. People are like, are you sure you need another serving? Or are you sure you should have dessert? Or are you going to be bad and have dessert? All of those things you can just follow this 3-step protocol, and you'll be amazed at how it will transform not only that moment, but your relationships, because people are going to be like, oh, they're going to take a step back and they're going to be like, okay, she has her act together. I shouldn't comment on her like that anymore. And they're going to respect you more. And isn't that what we all want? To be respected, especially by the people that we love. So I recommend this protocol. And if you are jiving with this, if you're vibing with this kind of protocol, then you are going to love my Healthy for the Holidays program. Enrollment is open only until November 11th. It's November 6th today, so only a few more days. And you can just hop onto my website, melaniemonico.com. The link is also in my bio. MELANIEMONACO, if you want me to spell it out for you. And you can read all about it, but in short, it's a 6-week-long program that's going from November 11th to the end of the year, and you get a step-by-step guide with my proven practices that include intuitive eating, integrative nutrition, mindful movement, energy healing, Jungian psychology, spirituality, and more, manifestation, all of this stuff wrapped in plant-based eating. I mean, it's like everything all wrapped up into one. So you get the step-by-step guide. And then with the step-by-step guide, we then take that into coaching calls. So you can do twice weekly calls with me. You don't have to do the calls, but you can hop onto them if you want to. And this is your chance to gain accountability through this really crazy time of year. And then also have support. And then you're going to gain all these tools, like the tools I mentioned earlier in this live. And you're going to move through this crazy season instead of feeling disconnected from your body, instead of feeling heavy at the end of the year, instead of starting the new year and setting crazy resolutions. You're going to feel like the person that you want to be in 2020. I mean, we're starting a new decade. So you have time to become the best version of yourself by then, and this program is going to help you get there. I also forgot to mention that not only do you get the guide and the twice weekly coaching sessions with me, but you also get a Facebook group with the other women in the program, so that any time of day, any circumstance, you can hop on and get support from women who are going through exactly what you're going through, and make lifelong friendships that way. These groups end up being really sweet. So I love the community that we're creating together. So again, if you want to learn more, just hop over to the link in my bio or go to melaniemonaco.com, MELANIEMONACO. And if you want to learn more about these tools and practices and get more of a vibe for what I have to offer, I've been doing a whole video series. You can go to my IGTV to watch. It's a Celebrate with Self-Love video series. And I also have a Self-Love Lifestyle podcast. I'm everywhere, YouTube, whatever you want. I'm here for you. Okay, friends, if you have any questions, just slide into my DMs. If you are wanting to sign up for the Healthy for the Holidays program, definitely do it soon, because enrollment closes on 11/11, and this is your chance. And maybe you're thinking, like, I don't have time for another course. Okay, so this program won't take more than 2 hours of your week. That is like watching 2 episodes of your favorite Netflix show. It's 15 minutes a day. You have time. Maybe you're thinking, but I can't afford it. I got you. It's $4 a day. So do you buy a latte? Do you buy a packaged snack? Do you take an Uber instead of the public transportation? I live in New York City, so that's something I think about. Do you buy songs on iTunes? Do you have a monthly subscription to Spotify? Reallocate your funds. You can make it work. I promise you. It's an investment, but there's a really significant transformation. It is well worth it. And maybe you're thinking, I don't want to be healthy for the holidays. I want to overindulge. This is that time of year where I let myself go and do whatever I want. You can find balance between indulging in the foods that you love. I've been in Europe for the past 3 weeks. I've had so much wine and bread and cheese and chocolate, and my body still feels really healthy. Oh, somebody's commenting, it's so crazy how many monthly payments we have to add up. I know. You can make this work. You can make this work. I mean, honestly, if you can take a look at where you're spending your time, if you think you don't have the time, how much time are you spending scrolling? I mean, right now you're on Instagram with me, and I'm really grateful that you're here, but how much time do you spend mindlessly scrolling? This is valuable time, right? You're learning something here, but how much time do you spend mindlessly scrolling? Reallocate your time. How much money do you spend on random things? Reallocate your money so that you can be the best version of yourself, right? And if you're thinking, I don't want to be healthy for the holidays, listen, girl, how many years have you spent hating your body or feeling disconnected from your body? And you don't have to give up the food that you love to have a body that you love. 95% of diets fail. This is fact. You would not take a pill if there was only a 5% success rate. So don't go on a diet. Instead, change your relationship to your body and food. Why? Because your relationship to yourself informs the actions you take regarding yourself in all areas of your life, including your health. And if you love yourself, then you're going to be able to nourish your body and nourish your soul. As I said, I've been in Europe for the past 3 weeks. I've had all the wine and bread and cheese and chocolate. I feel good because I'm not overindulging. I'm loving and nourishing my soul and really living it up. But I'm also really nourishing my body because I know what my body thrives on. And so I'm seeking out the foods that my body thrives on. I'm still moving. I'm meditating when I can and getting out in nature and doing all the things I know that I need to do to stay healthy. There's absolutely a way to find balance. And if this sounds exhausting, I promise you it's not, because you are going to feel like there's so much more time in your day. There's so much more space in your mind when you start cultivating self-love practices. It's crazy. It's so wild how much everything changes when you really tap into self-love. And I have a whole step-by-step protocol to getting there, so you don't have to do it alone. I did it alone. I did a ton of certifications, so that certainly helped, but it took like a decade for me to get to this place. It doesn't have to take you that long because I've done all the hard work for you. And so now I'm putting it into a step-by-step system that's worked for women all over the world. You can read all about it on my website, melaniemonaco.com/testimonials. And it's going to give you not only the body that you will love unconditionally, but freedom around food. It's not a diet. It's the freedom that you've been looking for. If you want this, and if you want it by 2020, because you have time, then head to the link in my bio, melaniemonaco.com, sign up for the Healthy for the Holidays program. I would love to see you in there. If you have any questions, just send me a direct message and I will reply to you. All right, sending you love from Vienna. How do they say goodbye here? I've been speaking so many languages, I can't remember, but I know in the Czech Republic, which is where I was this morning, they say ciao. Ciao is how they say hello and goodbye, and also ahoy, which I love. Okay, so I'll say ciao for now. Ciao. Mwah. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and that means gift giving is here. I couldn't be more excited to align myself with a brand that offers vegan nutrition, skincare, and makeup products, and more. Not to mention everything is non-GMO, gluten-free, and cruelty-free, so it's nourishing for both your body and your soul. We are offering limited edition products and specials this season. My favorite is the cinnamon roll protein powder. I start every day with a protein and vitamin shake, which I promise is more delicious than it sounds. I've been starting my day this way for years. It's how I manage to keep my energy up as a full-time fitness and yoga instructor. But when it tastes like cinnamon rolls, it is a treat for both my body and my taste buds. There are also limited edition makeup sets. My favorite is the Lunar Beauty set, which makes me feel like the moon goddess that I am. And there's body care that smells like your favorite candles, but without any of the harmful chemicals like other brands. Snickerdoodle body wash? Yes, please. Plus, from now until the end of the year, you can round up your purchase to the nearest dollar and send a donation to our program that gives teens the confidence to reach their dreams. For every donation you make, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing to win almost $400 worth of products. Give the gift of healthy living to yourself and your loved ones this holiday season. Visit melaniemonaco.com/shop. That's melaniemonaco.com/shop to learn more. Happy holidays, everyone. If you felt inspired or moved by what you heard today, then be sure to leave a rating and review. I would love to hear what you're vibing with so I can create more incredible content to help you transform your life with self-love. Be sure to connect with me on Instagram at The Self-Love Lifestyle, on Facebook at The Self-Love Lifestyle, and you can also sign up for my mailing list and find free downloads, resources, and more at melaniemonaco.com. That's melaniemonaco.com. And be sure to subscribe to the Self-Love Lifestyle podcast so you never miss an episode. I'll see you next week, my love.